Alrighty. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. My name is Excited Patson, and we have a potentially significant severe weather event that's going to be taking place over the next 48 hours here. As you can see, we have a moderate risk of severe weather forecast today and or tonight, and we also have more severe weather anticipated tornadoes, including numerous significant tornadoes, and some long track tornadoes are expected. As for tomorrow, we'll go all over that and more on today's risk as well in today's video. So, if we switch over to Radar Omega here, we can see that we have a very expansive moderate risk. That is a level 4 out of 5. So if we just draw here, the light green, that's a 0 out of 5 risk. So that includes Cleveland, Toledo, Columbus, Lansing, Detroit, Ann Arbor, Wichita, Houston. All those areas are in a level 0 out of 5 risk for seeing severe weather today. So, the darker green, that's a level 1 out of 5. So areas like Mobile, New Orleans, Shreveport, Topeka, Sioux Falls, Minneapolis, Duluth, Milwaukee, you guys are right on the border of the 2 out of 5. So Cincinnati, you're also included in the 1 out of 5. And then going down to like Mobile as well, you are also involved in the 1 out of 5. So, and then we get into the 2 out of 5. If you're in the 2 out of 5, I'd pay attention to storms today, see what they do. Just in case they leak out of the red area here or the orange area. So, Louisville, Indianapolis, Huntsville, Birmingham. Zoom in here, see if there's any towns I'm missing here. Don't believe there is. Little Rock, Lincoln. You guys are right on the edge of the 2 out of 5 and 3 out of 5. Logansport, Waterloo, Rockford, Chicago, South Bend. You guys are right on the edge as well. However, I know for some schools it's spring break currently, so there shouldn't be anyone on campus. Campuses, I should say. Then the level 4 out of 5. That's the highest risk that we can possibly have today unless something goes horribly wrong in the atmosphere. So that includes areas like Des Moines, Davenport, Burlington, Bloomington, St. Louis, St. Gerardo, Custer, Chesterfield, I think that's the town. Columbia, Memphis, Jackson, Paducah, Mayfield. Unfortunately, you guys are in the risk today. You guys are in the level 4 out of 5. If you're in Mayfield, just be prepared now. Start getting prepared now for significant severe weather tonight into tomorrow. Now, the main risk today is for wind, I believe. And obviously, you can see that I have the HRRR pulled up top here, so we'll be able to go in and see what time storms are supposed to initiate here. So, some more areas in the moderate include Memphis, Tennessee, St. Louis, Missouri, Des Moines, Iowa, Springfield, Illinois, and Peoria, Illinois. Areas in the enhanced include Chicago, Illinois, Kansas City, Missouri, Omaha, Nebraska, Lincoln, Nebraska, and Jackson, Mississippi. The slate, level 2 out of 5, includes Indianapolis, Nashville, Louisville, Birmingham, and Madison. And then the marginal 1 out of 5 includes Milwaukee, New Orleans, Minneapolis, Cincinnati, and St. Paul. So our next day one is scheduled for about an hour and a half from now. Probably no further updates from me in video today. However, we will be live tomorrow. And when we go into the tornado risk, you can see that there is a 15 sig tornado risk day. So that means the probability of a tornado within 25 miles of a point. And then the hatch area is a 10% or greater probability of a violent tornado, EF2 to EF5, within 25 miles of point. So areas included in the 15 sig include Memphis, St. Louis, Jackson, St. Charles, and St. Peters. So if you guys are in those general areas, I'd be sure to go over your tornado plans now. Know where you're going to be when these storms hit. Because it's not going to be a good day to just sit around and wait for these storms to develop. You guys need to have your plan in place now. Areas in the 10 sig include Jackson, Mississippi, Springfield, Illinois, Evansville, Indiana, Peoria, Illinois, and Clarksville, Tennessee. Now, Evansville, I think you had a tornado last year, I believe. I think you guys did. I can't remember exactly. But I know you guys are ready. You guys are ready for this. You guys have been through this a million times before. And don't underestimate the 5 sig either. Not 5 sig, the 5%. That includes Chicago, Indy, Nashville, Kansas City, and Omaha. Then the 2% risk includes New Orleans, Cincy, Fort Wayne, Madison, and Baton Rouge, Indiana. Then for the wind is the main reason why today went moderate. We have a 45% chance of seeing a significant wind gust, which is a 10% or greater probability of wind gusts 65 knots or greater within 25 miles of the point. And if you can't do the conversion from knots to mile an hour, let me see. That is about Category 1 hurricane wind speeds. So if you're in St. Louis, Des Moines, Springfield, Peoria, or Davenport, make sure you guys bring in all loose objects by noon today. Storms are probably going to start initiating, I'd say, around. I don't even know what time storms are supposed to start initiating today. Yeah, but if you're in Chicago, Memphis, Omaha, Lincoln, or Aurora, you guys are in the 30 sig. Once again, just bring in loose objects that might be flying around later today. That includes a doghouse that isn't properly put into the ground. Um, okay, that was weird. I don't think anything updated. Yeah, but that includes like a doghouse that isn't properly grounded, lawn chairs, anything out on your patio, that might just get picked up and thrown around by the wind. And then areas in the 15 sig include not Memphis, Indy, Nashville, Kansas City, Louisville, and Birmingham. Then for the 5%, that includes Milwaukee, New Orleans, Minneapolis, Cincinnati, and St. Paul. So once again, just bring in objects that would be flying around, picked up by the wind, and just tossed. Because we don't want to see any deaths during this outbreak. We don't want to see any of that. So I'm gonna text my mom something. So now for the hail risk, we have a 30 seg once again. Okay, sorry about that. So for the significant hail risk, that is the probability of an inch. The hatch area is 10% or greater probability of 2-inch diameter hail or larger within 25 miles of point. So this entire hatch risk includes Memphis, Tennessee, St. Louis, Missouri, Springfield, Illinois, Peoria, Illinois, and Davenport, Iowa. 30 SIG includes Memphis, Tennessee, St. Louis, Missouri, Jackson, Tennessee, St. Charles, Missouri, and Jonesboro, Arkansas. And I do realize that all like slurred together there. I just woke up, still trying to wake myself up as well. We need to get this video out for you guys as soon as possible. So yeah, let's back out of this because there is a public weather outlook that's been issued. Uh, Note, during the early morning hours, approximately 6 a.m. Central, the SBC will introduce a multimedia briefing for. So, severe thunderstorms expected over parts of the lower mid Mississippi Valley and lower Ohio Valley this afternoon and tonight. Locations: Illinois, Missouri, Iowa, Western Kentucky, Western Indiana, Western Tennessee, Eastern Arkansas, Northern and Central Mississippi, Western Alabama, and far northeast Louisiana. Hazards: widespread damaging winds, some hurricane force, several tornadoes, a few intense, scattered large hail, some baseball size. Summary. A regional outbreak of severe storms is likely this afternoon through tonight across portions of lower and mid Mississippi Valley, including portions of the lower Ohio Valley and mid South. Numerous tornadoes, several of which could be strong, widespread severe gusts ranging from 60 to 100 miles an hour, and scattered large hail and baseball up to baseball size all appear likely. Preparedness actions. View your severe weather safety procedures for the possibility of dangerous weather today. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, weather.gov, or other media for watches and warnings. A watch means that conditions are favorable for severe thunderstorms in the next several hours. If a severe thunderstorm warning is issued for your area, move to a place of safety, ideally in an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. That was issued by Gleason. So now I want to take a look at the HRRR model and the pivotal crash. So this is the HRRR model. No way. So this is the 14Z model run. Trying to find. No, ad, go away. I don't want an ad. Go away. How do I get rid of this ad? Anyway, all our storms are going to be taking place up in this general area today. Okay, the 14Z is running right now, so. Um. Okay, so we get a couple of. You know, you know what? Tropical tidbits it is. Okay, so while that is loading up, SO scale. Come on, load please. HRRR. So, this is the HRRR model run, which is 14Z. We'll switch it to the 13Z model run. Since the 14Z is loading. So, as you can see here, about 4 hours from now, well, probably 3 hours from now, we get a little bit of thunderstorm development over here, and I believe this is Arkansas. bit of storm development right down here near the Arkansas. Wait, I actually think that is Mississippi. Let me double check that. Don't really know all my southern states. Yeah, Arkansas and Missouri line. We get some development within the next 3 hours. Quickly bubbles off. Then around 8 hours from now, so that would be about 12. That would be about 7 p.m. tonight. We get a cluster of showers and thunderstorms that develop near the, I believe that is Kansas. Yeah, Kansas and Missouri border. Those storms quickly develop into a line. We also get some development in about 5 hours near the Texas and Louisiana border that also quickly develops. The line moves through, then moves through Illinois and reaches Indiana in about 17 hours. So that's 3 a.m. tomorrow. So the storms should start popping up at about 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 Central. 6 Eastern, 5 Central is when we can expect these storms start developing, which probably means we'll get either a tornado watch or a severe thunderstorm watch at about 2:33 2:33 2:30 to 3 Eastern. Jeez, that was a mouthful. So unfortunately, the HRRR is not yet in range for tomorrow's event. However, that is our expected main event. This is the event that everyone has been talking about on weather Twitter for the past week, pretty much. So, we have a massive, no ninja reference there. We have a massive moderate risk, including Louisiana,